Greetings, adventurers! It's David and Heather, the Singapore expats here, and today we are headed back to Fort Canning Park. Now, we were last here, what, a year ago?
Yeah, over a
year ago. I think it was June of last year, and I don't know, we thought it was time to revisit. It's been a little while, so why don't we check it out again?
Let's go!
Whoa, an outdoor escalator!
Every park needs an outdoor escalator. Why walk the stairs when you can ride them?
Look at this, picturesque.
I like how they've got frames of the plants.
Oh,
Like real art.
that's what I'm saying. It's so picturesque. You gotta frame it. Oh, here's some more picturesque landscape, framed beautifully. What do we have here? It looks like it's the Heather plantifolia. Ah, there she is.
It's alive!
Look at this wall. This is amazing. So they have these tombstones built into the wall. I'm wondering, and I probably need to look up the history on this, but I'm wondering there was most likely a cemetery here that either was moved or relocated, or maybe the remains are still here, but the tombstones were clearly moved into this wall some time ago. But a lot of these tombstones, they're dated from the mid-1800s, so a long time ago. And the tombstones just continue all the way up this hill. Look at that. Wow. Ah, here are some more tombstones. These are more monuments than just stones. And it looks like the same era as that wall we saw earlier. But I'm guessing these were a little bit harder to put into a wall. Wow. This person died of cholera. Thank goodness we don't have to deal with that so much anymore these days. There is a ton of volcanic rock lining the paths here. I haven't seen volcanic rock too many places in Singapore. Heather, do you remember ever seeing volcanic rock?
Nope.
I wonder where this came from. I'm not aware of any Singapore volcanoes. Here is an archaeological dig site here at Fort Canning. You can see the foundation of an old building. Such beautiful vegetation on these trails, and I don't know, and beautiful wives on these trails too, or
I
wife.
like the view of the city.
Oh, is there a view of the city? Look at that. Look at that, you can almost see the city through the trees. I sure hope everyone at the Marina Bay Sands knows there's a large gun pointed at them right now.
Right at you.
That's a little scary. Or those office buildings. Want to get out of the way. Here we have a lighthouse. You don't see many lighthouses in Singapore, so this is just kind of interesting to note. And here we have a time ball. So the time ball was apparently raised at 12:55 p.m. every day and lowered at 1 p.m. every day so that the city could set their clocks to it. That's interesting.
I love these trees. I don't know. You can't tell if they're from going up or if they're coming down. They just like
They
like really thick roots.
They are super cool. It's super thick roots, and I don't know if there's vines mixed in, but yeah, they're really cool trees. We got a fun little lizard friend joining us today.
Hey, Lizzie Liz. Waka waka.
Heather was talking about a tree earlier. This is a tree I'm going to talk about. Look at the size. First of all, it's big. It's almost sequoia sized. Maybe not quite that big, but it's big around. And then it's just so knotty. Look at all those knots. It's like, I don't know. It looks like about 7 trees. What? Hey! You look like a dwarf compared to that tree. It is so much bigger than you. I guess that's a good thing. You don't want to be the size of that tree. We need a few more ice cream stops to make that happen. We are now entering Fort Canning through the Fort Gate.
Welcome sir. Let me get the door for you.
Oh, thank you so much, young lady. And here is Fort Canning. And in case you didn't know where you were, we have a map right in the pavement. That is convenient. More big trees. Oh, and big acrobatic stunts as well. Oh, show us your gymnastic moves. Oh. You should have been in Tokyo for the Olympics this year.
Representing United States and Singapore.
Okay. Now can you do the handstand or the cartwheel on there?
I used to be able to. That's over. Okay, time for the dismount. You
Okay.
ready?
Ready.
Will she stick it?
Whoa! Success, 10 out of 10. So the battle box here looks really cool. In fact, I looked up pictures online. It looks like it's a cool museum. There's displays to be seen, mannequins set up to illustrate some of the history that's happened here at Fort Canning in this underground bunker. Unfortunately, they don't allow filming or photography in there, so I can't show you guys in there. So we're not going to be going in there today, but I'm told it's well worth checking out if you are at Fort Canning. This is probably the most famous landmark, even though it's newer, the Fort Canning Tree Tunnel. So this is a very Instagrammable spot, so you may see your fellow Insta people out here taking photos. There is our beauty. Looking good, looking sexy as ever. What did you think of the most Instagrammable spot in Singapore?
It's pretty. It's a neat little tunnel, but I think there's lots of pretty places in Singapore.
There are a lot of pretty places, but yeah, it's
We've been
unique.
there, done that.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Yeah, been there. Have you been there? We've been there.
You should go.
So and that's a quick look at Fort Canning Park. Yes.
There's much more to see. You can come here day after day and keep exploring.
Yeah, that's why we had to come back today. And we'd highly recommend you come back here. It's beautiful, as you can see, plenty of room for picnicking, plenty of room for exploring and museums, and they've got it all here. So you should check it out. See you next time here on the Singapore Expo.